anyway, so I don't need to stretch it out. But if ever there's a time where I do fancy a long weekend, then I'll have a long weekend. But when it comes to bank holidays now, I'll work them. The only ones I don't work is the Christmas ones. I like to keep the Christmas ones so I can put them with the holidays and have a decent Christmas break, like, you know. So we haven't done this one for a while, have we? I have done this trip before now, but not for a while. It's been a bloody good while. As a matter of fact, I've got a funny feeling the last time I did this little venture from Scunthorpe to the yard was when the roadworks were on the M1. And there ain't no roadworks on the M1 anymore. And there hasn't been for quite a while. So, yeah. Not much has changed though. Apart from the fact the roadworks is finished, but that's about it really. You know what I mean? Not much else. I'm just trying to mentally gauge the time. Oh, what? After the A6. Oh, which way is that though? Shit. I can't remember if the A6 is to the left of the M1 or is it to the right? Because the well, the A6. Oh fuck yeah! Because the A6 is down by Derby. Oh, you fucking sack of bollocks! Let me guess. Some dribbling, cock-wobbling, wank-stained turd has crashed. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, Derby. I was fucking right, look. A38, closed at Derby. Well, fuck me. Fuck me sober. Jesus. You can't trust anybody these days, can you? You just can't. He was perfectly fine this morning. There was fuck all wrong with it. Oh, love a duck. Talking about ducks, there was a couple that flew across the road when I was on the way up the A5 this morning. I'm like, where the fuck are you going? And then landed across the road into the like the verge. I'm like, there's no pond round here. Fuck off before you get squished. Very humanitarian I am, you know what I mean? Yes. I don't like squashing animals. I'm not going to avoid them, but I don't like squashing them. You know what I mean? If I'm in my car, it's a different matter. Like, I'd rather slow down and try and do my best. But in one of these things, now if you cast your mind back, way back, I remember talking about this little subject. But for those who are new, hi, welcome, yes. The subject of animal squashing, right, is, well, it can be rather amusing but sad at the same time. It is funny in a sense that, you know, you've got this fucking idiot pheasant that starts running across the road like fucking Roadrunner, not knowing which way to fucking go, then bang, that's it, you're fucking gone. I mean, his head's caved into the fucking bump of your truck. That's happened before. But they don't actually teach that when you're actually, you know, doing your lessons. They don't mention on that shit at all. What happens if it's a dog? What happens if it's a deer? I mean, here's the thing, right? The bigger the animal, the much more devastating the accident will be, right? But here's another thing as well, right? The accident became even more destructive if you try to avoid the animal, right? Slow down if you can, by all means, slow down and hope that it gets out your way. But whatever you do not try and swerve around any kind of animal. You're just going to have to grit your teeth and go bang or whatever, because you cannot manoeuvre these things in that kind of speed. You can't do it. You will end up chucking this fucking thing over, and if it's in a country lane or whatever, you'd be fucking desperately unlucky. But what happens if there's a cyclist or a pedestrian walking down and you're like, fuck, and you've avoided the rabbit but killed the human, right? If you're going to weigh the odds up, I think the rabbit would be the one to go, right? Without a doubt. Over it goes. Bugs Bunny is flat, right? He's now a fucking carpet, you know, road rug, definitely. Nice furry texture, gone. But never ever swerve Never ever swerve. When you drive one of these things, don't even, just fucking plough on. Plough on, sunshine, and just go. See ya, enjoy. Yeah, I've done it myself. I mean, I've had I've birds smacking into the window screen. All right, the windscreen, and plumes of feathers have gone everywhere. I've had one else. What were they? Is it like a blackbird? No, starling, thrush. It's a brown thing with a bit spockledy on its breasty part, brown wings. Reasonably got an orange beakish, I think, near enough. That one knew its time was up, right? I shit you not, that fucking thing, mate. It was incredible. You could see, I mean, I'm looking and I can see the horror in this bird's fucking face, like his beak wide open, the fucking eyeballs, and then he pop wings like fuck. No, trying to put the brakes on, like, and bang, straight into the fucking headboard of the trailer. I'm thinking to myself, in that scenario, you can imagine the first thing, fuck. That was it. Gone. End of. Dead bird. Oh well. I've had a pheasant take off from an embankment on the left-hand side there, and up it's gone, trying to outmaneuver me. And because I was in a CF DAF, it's got a high aerofoil on top, and it's hit and gone boom, ramped off, and it's landed on the bridge that I've gone under. It was hilarious, honestly. I could see it in the minute, wee, and landed, and it landed on the bridge. I'm thinking, if only I had cameras on at the time, but I don't think I was doing it then. But fuck, I was pissing myself. I'd never seen this so funny in my life. Oh, fuck me, because I thought it was going to hit the window screen. When them things hit the window screen, mate, you know about it. They shatter the screen, they do. They fuck it up good and proper. But he just went, and he went, whang, and off he went, Evel Knievel style, straight up in the air, and landed on the bridge behind me. Oh man, it's fantastic, that was. Absolutely. In a sad way. Oh dear. But some of them are quite comical. I mean, I have run over I'm not sure whether it was either a stoat or a weasel, one of those long things, you know, I don't know, or it might even been a fucking ferret for all I know. But yeah, it run across the A38, that did, when I was one of the years ago, I don't fucking know when. I went, uh-oh, what are you doing? And you sort of like you hear it flap underneath your tyres, like, because it was not in the middle of it, it was the tyres, mate. Honestly, yeah. And in my mind, I'm going, so this is the image in my mind, right? Because obviously I hate that kind of shit, but this is the image in my mind. I've done it, so then I've got this magical thing in me, like all these little balls of lightning and sparkles that emanate around the destruction of that creature, and he goes, oh, brings it back together and pops it into life, and off he goes. That's what it was in my head anyway. I know in reality he's fucking road rug again, you know what I mean? Road rug, yeah, proper, nice and furry, just that patch, road rug, definitely. But when the animal gets bigger, right, let's move on from birds, pheasants, which is a bird, rabbits, right, squirrels. They're all small stuff. They tend to get completely and utterly fucking jammed across the road, and they just get spread out nice and evenly, like proper foxes. Well, foxes are sort of, can be like dog size, aren't they? So you will tend to feel them fuckers when they go. But as you start to move into the cats, well, you know, yeah, cats, they tend to get squished as well. They don't. But then the dogs start to get bigger, don't they? So they will start to make an impact, right? You can cause damage then, right? You can lose the fucking headlight, smash the front, even with the fox as well, smash the front of your cab up, the plastics and what have you, bust the radiator, all that kind of crap. But then you move into something bigger, because there's also a couple of more animals that do roam free, right? Horses and dogs. Horses? Yeah, horses. They can get wild horses, you know. There's not just fucking allocated to America, but deer's the most prominent one. You don't tend to have horses so much, But deers, yes. So a deer minding its own business might be in the field, and for some unknown reason, why it's been walking around, chomping the grass, walking around, chomping, it's found its way through a gap somewhere, right? And then there's a road. Could be a motorway, could be dual carriageway, could be just a single carriageway, doesn't matter what. But it's found its way to a road, and it wants to get from that bit of chewy grass to that really luscious chewy grass over there, which means he's got to either go travel 2 lanes, 3 lanes, 4 lanes, or whatever, it don't matter. But it'll just go for it. And it's unpredictable what it's going to do when it sees the headlights. They might, like rabbits do, freeze, can't see me, oh fuck. Or it might decide to fucking bolt in a different direction. But again, when you see eyes, slow down, but don't try and avoid. It'll either move, or it's going to end up fucking the front of your truck up no matter what. But having that scenario than having a dead body, like a dead person scenario, I think I'd rather have that scenario. At least you've got a bit of fucking venison, haven't you? Oh well, if it's a decent one. Have that for about fucking 6 months if it's not too mangled. I mean, you hear stories where cars have hit cows as well, because they can get out. Not fucking a few months ago. I wouldn't want to be you, motherfucker. The reason why I didn't fucking flash you, because you was too fucking close, you clown. Oh, looks like somebody's been chucking some wood across the... and that van driver there just drove straight over it. Yeah. I hope you're going to go and check your tyres when you get back in the old yard there, dude. Ah, dear. As I was saying, cow, right? Have you seen the devastation to a car when it hits a cow? And worst of all, when it hits a horse, right? Oh, that's just fucking sad, that is. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. They will write your vehicle off. Kills the animal obviously in the process, but your vehicle is done, right? And it would even destroy one of these as well. Yes, the animal's dead, but your vehicle is destroyed. It can either be hit, get trapped underneath, pick the fucking front end up, because they are heavy animals, big and monstrously things like, and not pick it up to, like, as in ramping over it and taking off and flying. I'm on about lifting it up off a bit of pressure up, because it's forcing underneath, and the bulk of it's lifting the front of it because it's getting caught underneath the engine and all that sort of shit. Like, ugh, nasty. But I've seen images of accidents involving speeding cars and horses, right? And I honestly, it's heartbreaking for the rider and the horse, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever happens to the person who's driving the car, fuck them, right? The rule is, right, which is, as far as I know, the rule has always been this, right? Horses have the right of way, right? There's only certain areas that have been prohibited due to, obviously, the road nature, and it will have a sign saying horse is prohibited to keep the horse and the rider safe. That's it. But horses have right of way. Country lanes, no matter where it is, as long as it's got no prohibition for them, they are entitled to go where they want, because they're classed as the original work horse, right? That was the original engine that pulled stuff, right? It's like a grandfather thing that they have. That's it. That's the entitlement they have. But when you're in your vehicle, right, and you see horses, I mean, in these type of vehicles, you keep away, you back off. It doesn't matter how fast they're going, you stay away, especially on a country lane. And unlike cyclists, right, horse riders are fucking smart, right? They'll go, okay, we're going to have to fucking shift. And they'll find themselves somewhere to get in, out the way, or into a field, out the way. They do it. You won't get that out of cyclists because they're just stupid. But hey. But when a car comes blittering around a corner like a fucking idiot, right, there's a horse there, then one, if they are managed to avoid it, they can startle the horse, which then can throw the rider off. What happened to fucking Christopher Reeve when he got chucked off his horse? Ended up a quadriplegic. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful. Have a bit of forethought, right? And you just give them as much room as you possibly can, right? Not a problem. Cyclists, not so much. I don't care. Oh dear. Well, yeah, because it's an animal, it's a live thing, isn't it? So it's got its own mind. It can do as it pleases, and like I say, they can get startled. I mean, 9 times out of 10 anyway, the person who's on the back of that horse, they've trained it, and it's been through its, its discipline to whatever it is to be able to ride along the road and not be startled by traffic and what have you. So, you ain't got to worry about it too much. But again, be safe, be kind, and you just keep away, and you give them as much room as possible, and you go as slow as you can. You don't race past them, you crawl past them, and then they're safe then. And not, I mean, I've been done it before, and I've seen a car like, and I've seen a couple of horses like, and I'm backed off, slowed right down, wait for a nice clear bit, because it's always down country lanes anyway, wait for a nice clear bit, and then I ride over, nice and steady, really, and they wave to you. Nice, pleasant thank you wave, you know what I mean? That's it. Safe. Done. No harm, no foul. Nobody's got dead. And especially not the fucking horse. I like horses. Horses for courses. On the same theme as going down country lanes as well, your pedestrians, right, if you're on your fucking pins walking down there, make sure that you're walking on the right side, would you please? That helps us out as well as yourself. For those of you who are new and don't know this rule, and you've never really thought about it or never had to think about it, country lanes don't have footpaths, right? They're not built that way. Because a country lane, realistically, are original farmers' track to get through from one field to others, from other locations to others, right? That's what they were for. Then they end up being widened and manipulated and changed and put tarmac on them so that so everybody else can use them. You know what I mean? That's basically what they were for, right? But when you're walking down there as a pedestrian, you do not walk with traffic, you walk against traffic. And the reason for that is so that you can see shit coming, right? Because when you're walking in the direction of traffic, it's coming from behind you. And you don't know what fucking Bob Monkhouse is doing sitting here. You ain't got a clue what he's up to. Hey, blackety bung. Opportunity knocks. You just don't know, do you, what person is driving. So if you can't see them, then you can't anticipate what might happen. And you could end up being dead. Because the guy who's driving might have been distracted by something, probably his fucking mobile phone, and swerved and struck you. But if you're on the opposite side, which is where you should be, walking towards traffic, right? So here we are. If you're walking in that direction, you want to be over that side. And if you're walking in this direction, back towards me, up there, you'll be on this side, so you can see what's coming. You need to be able to see what's coming. You can't guess it. And then there's a fair few times I've been down country lanes, and the person's walking on the left-hand side, and I'm like, don't they teach this shit anymore? I mean, when did that not get taught? That's a fucking highway code necessity for when you're off out walking. You always walk against traffic, especially when there ain't no footpaths. Right? Simple as that. And that's a safety feature, that is. That's, as far as everybody should know that. As if not everybody does know it. I always assumed they did. You know what I mean? I have mentioned that in one of my older videos back then, but there's new people. Hello, new people. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Bit of a tidbit for you, if you like. Now, being as how that the A38 is a complete sack of dog poop, we're going to have to take our way down to what should we do? The A42, I suppose. Or, yeah, we'll do the A42, and then we can go all the way down. If indeed. Ah well, not to worry. It's not our fault, is it? No. But the thing that I am quite impressed with, though, is that I've actually been notified by the Matrix saying that it's fooked, right? Whereas I've got onto certain parts of roads or motorways or dual carriageways, and you're sailing down there, then all of a sudden it flashes up going, it's fucked. Oh, what? It's too late then, isn't it? And you're lumbered with it. Fucking lumbered with it. Fucking unbelievable. Oh well, never mind. Not to worry. I wonder what's happened. We'll find out. Well, I'm sure that somebody out there will know what's going on. And when this video pops up, it'll be about a couple of weeks later. It's a couple of weeks later. I did this a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I'm sitting there watching it now, after I've finished with all the other ones I've done. I love doing that. This adaptive fucking driving that I was doing my fucking Sweden, mind you. Keeps slowing down. It's slowing down with this traffic here. It's all well and good, but I'd rather overtake shit. But I'm heavy, so am I heavy? I'm not really that heavy, am I? No, I'm not. I'm not really that heavy at all, to be fair. It's quite light. It's only crisps, for God's sake. Fuck. Fingers are cold. Sticking the blinker on, sticking the blinker on, sticking the blinker on. Ooh, doopy doopy doo. Here comes the rain again, fucking up the shot on left and right, covering the screen with dribbly sheet. Okay. Looks like we are now traversing in the rain. Everybody just take a notice, pretend it ain't happening. Thumb bone. I'll move over in a minute. As a matter of fact, what I want to do is I'm going to take that off, right? So that I can, hang on, easily indicate the move over. No, I'll move over. I'm fine. I'll catch up now and it won't slow down. It'll catch up and catch up and catch up so I can actually overtake the pigging truck. See, as soft as it sounds, right, if the vehicle in front is only a little bit slower, this will reduce its speed, and it's so subtle you never notice, so you end up slowing the speed, well, you don't notice that subtle change if it's really subtle. And it takes you longer to get to your place you're going to, you know. It's like, what the fuck, you know. And so, yeah, you can turn it off, leave it on. It's up to you. It depends what you want to do. I mean, if you're prone to not really paying attention to what's going on in front of you, then I suggest you leave it on, because when things do start to slow down, this will go, hang on a minute, wake up, sunshine. It's the same with the other one as well. That when you cross those lines, like, you know what I mean, they turn off. Obviously, when your indicators are on, because he knows now you are going to cross the lines. But if you're drifting, it'll sound off to let you know, like, you know. It's all to combat the drowsy driver. Well, if you're doing that constantly, though, I mean, at the end of the day, you should pull over and have yourself a fucking half an hour power nap. That's what I say. But if you're like me, and sleep is something that's like a bit of a privilege, you know what I mean? It's a rarity. It's like yesterday, last night, I went to bed at around about whatever it was. I think it was about 11 o'clock, I think. But tossed and turned and turned and tossed, and I felt something. Do you know what? I'm sure my fucking house is haunted, or something's fucking wrong, because not that I believe in that crap anyway. I wish I would, but yeah, I felt something in my bed. Only a small little dot, felt like a ball, like a little ball of some sort. That's what it felt like. And I got it sort of like in me, between me leg and my foot. I'd caught it, and then I'm like, so then I get out of bed and I'm looking for this fucking thing, and I couldn't find it. So I think I'm being messed with. You know what I mean, some ghostie's having a fucking bit of a fucking giggle here, playing about. I don't believe in that rubbish, mind you, but who knows? You just don't know. Ooh, fucking hell. Ugh. £10 points if you can tell me what that is along that side there. We're bound to have some smart people who's going to tell us the answer. Don't forget, comments down below. Always put your comments down below. Well, yeah. Remember, I'm not getting off at 28. And could you please remind me as well, just in case I go into auto fucking pilot. Again, another one fucking pulling in too early. I hate that, I do. I like to have at least a good 3 car lengths before they start fucking pulling in. And he's going to have to pull back out again anyway, because he's catching the one in front, so what was the point? You might as well stay where the fuck you were. Horses. Horses with horses. Sticking the exhaust brake on will help glide me down this hill and not exceed the speed limit. But it should kick in automatically, because I got the old cruise control on. Normally it does. Getting a bit closer here. I'm putting it on. Putting it on myself. Stuff it. Ooh, we are getting a bit close now. Oop, up you go. See, nice and steady. I'm not sure if Mr. Loud here is. I don't know if he's going slow or not. I'm not sure. Ain't got a clue. Might be. But he's either got his exhaust brake on, he's slowing down, or he's just slower than me. I don't know. Don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I really don't know. Don't really care, to be fair, so it's no big deal to me, is it? No, not at all. Ooh, yeah, I'm still there. Fucking hell, really? Still there? Fuck, he was there when I... No, that can't be right. Yeah, because this is junction 28, isn't it? Yeah, well, fucking hell. Poor bastard. How long has that been? Let me think. What time did I get to fucking do with Fergus? It was about after 9 months, so that round about the 8ish mark. He's been there since 8 o'clock this morning. Poor bastard. Unless it's some poor unfortunate fucker else has broke down there, which is highly unlikely, mind you, but hey, possible. I mean, not in the realms of impossibility, is it really? Well, look, Mr. 7.5 tonner's not obviously looking outside his curtain because he's got a big dangly fucking strap hanging out of it. Oop, wrong one. I want to go that way. I want to put that on. I want to put my foot on the brake. Oh, good grief. Because Mr. fucking Loud is really fucking slowing down for some reason. What's he doing? Why on earth are you slowing down for, dude? What the fuck? $52 miles an hour, that's all I'm doing. Tell you like I'm fucking breaking any fucking land speed records here, you know what I mean? Good grief. Oh, now you're speeding up high now, are you? Oh, I hate that. Well, stuff you, I'm stopping here. He still hasn't know. How can you not know? Oh, he has. He's on his arch. Here we are. Look, watch the plume of dust. He's seen it. He's seen it. Finally seen it. Well done, sunshine. Nothing worse than having a dangly. There, look, see? That means that the strap and also the side of his curtain is all undone as well, but whatever he had that strap on is obviously not secured now, is it? It's not good. It's not good at all. Snow. As it broke, or as what he was strapping shifted, which then has made the strap loose, and that's come off. It's possible. Who knows? Has his day gone from being not too bad to completely fucked because whatever's in the back of his little van is now crap? You certainly wouldn't want you to have your windows open and all that shit flying out, would you? Good grief, look at it. Pretty nasty crap that, isn't it? Nasty, just nasty, absolutely nasty. I'm going to move over now, just for the fuck of it. There we go, nice and steady. Happy days. Just put myself here, feeling comfortable, nice, relaxed, chilled out. And then Mr. fucking Loud has moved back again, and he's going to start slowing down again, eh? I can see it coming. See what I mean? He's faster than me. He's gone, he's going, ta-da! But he just slows down for no reason. Weird. Just don't get it. Ah, yes. I was watching on YouTube earlier when I was sat waiting to be loaded and unloaded. Apparently, there's a possibility of a Die Hard 6 coming out. I don't know when though, but it's on the books. Part 6 or number 6 or whatever. But it's going to be called Die Hard Year 1, apparently. So, yeah. Sounds interesting. So I hope it turns out as good as it sounds. But he's got another film out which is out next month, which is Death Wish, which I'm looking forward to actually. I don't mind. I've seen the trailers of it, and like, as always with the trailers of a film, I really hope that don't turn out to be the best part of it, you know what I mean? Because that really annoys me. Is they put all this wonderful shit on the trailer, you go, oh fuck, that looks cool. Then you go, and the fucking thing's a lame bag of cack, apart from that point in the trailer. And there's even been trailers been made with the good stuff, and that's not even in the fucking film because they've cut it out. But they put it in the trailer. Like, what the? How's that work? Don't get that. I really don't get it. Anyway, looking forward to it. It does look good. They've obviously it's Death Wish, but it's sort of like on the same principle as the Charles Bronson films. But I think they might have like updated it a bit, like, you know what I mean. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be really cool. I just hope it doesn't fall flat in its arse. We'll have to see. You never know. You never know. Was not disappointed with Red Sparrow. Nope. So there you have it. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. Oh, another one as well. Another sequel coming out. I don't know when, mind you. But Lucy 2. Yeah, baby. Lucy 2's coming out. I really enjoyed that film, I did, Lucy. That was fucking awesome. Absolutely. Even though some people there slated it, saying it was a pile of cack, but I beg to differ. I really enjoyed it. Maybe they also thought it was a bag of cack, or they just wasn't smart enough to understand it, or they just don't get that kind of thing. See what I mean? Look, see what I mean? Why am I catching up with him again? Why? I don't get it. Will you please fuck it off? I'm not fast enough to overtake you. Get rid of that sack of cack, will you please? You doing me fucking head in, you doing me fucking head, you doing me fucking head in, you doing me fucking head. You can't. Oh dear. Yeah, they're going to do a spin-off of Lucy. I am looking forward to that. Yes. I don't know what the premise will be, but apparently, as far as Scarlett Johansson is going to be coming back. But then again, I mean, why not? Can't see why she can't come back. She can come back as whatever she wants. She can come back as a fucking grasshopper if her fancies, you know what I mean? So who cares? Should be interesting though. I'm gonna move over, fuck this. I'm sick to death of being stuck around his arse, doing my head in. I can't catch up with him, but he's slowing down, and when he's slowed, then all of a sudden he'll fucking speed up again. Bastard. So I'm sitting here, fuck it. The lane closes off anyway in a minute, so I ain't that bothered. I've got to get off at 24? No, it's 24.50. 24 is the 50, so I think it's 23A, I think. It's been a while. It's been a long while. I can't remember the last time I did that. No. Goddamn shucks. I'm happier than a tornado in the shadow park. Cars. Come on, everybody likes cars. I think if you're going to pick an animated film... Oh, fuck. That's bone. Fuck me. Crap. Yeah. Toys, that was not bad. Enjoyed that. The Incredibles, not bad. That was alright. I'm thinking of the things that I've seen. Cars, well, the reason why I like Cars, and it was more to do with Mater's, the character Mater, than the other two. I mean, Lightning Flash, what was his fucking name again? Yeah, I can't think of his name. Flash something, No, that don't sound right. This dude here is obviously paying no attention to the speed limit. Doesn't really give a donkey's arsehole about it. Anyway, what the fuck? Lightning McQueen. There you go. Lightning McQueen. I know I'll get there in the end. And is it Sally? The other one? Ooh. So they're rolling it down here then, are they? Well, that's weird. What are they looking for? Is it looking for a dog? Who knows? No idea. I'll have to look back at the footage on that one. See if I missed something. Didn't see any animals, did you? Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, well, like I was saying, the character Matey was my favourite because it just made me laugh. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. In all fairness, I think personally that Matey was the one that actually made that film. I really do. It's my opinion, I'm sticking to it. You have to have comic relief. I mean, what's his name? No, not that. I can't even think of his fucking name here now. Oh, I don't know. I've no idea. It's going to bug the piss out of me now, isn't it? I want to say Woody Harrelson, but that's not Woody Harrelson, that's the other guy, that is. Yeah, it's not him. But why does it sound like that? Don't know. It's not him anyway, but yeah, he's supposed to be funny in it, but whenever he acts in whatever film he acts in, he never changes. He's always the same. There's no dynamic to him. He's just the same. His accent, his voice, his mannerism, no matter what film he's in, he's always exactly the same. And I find that bizarre, I do. I'm gonna move over. I really do. I find that bizarre. There doesn't seem to be any kind of dynamic range with him. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, I don't even know what his name is now. Oh, fuck, the tall guy. He was in a film called Delivery Man. Yeah, he was in that. And the pair of them were in Wedding Crashers, weren't they? Those two, anyway. Now that guy's funny. I don't really find him. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, he's all right, but he's not. I don't find him a funny comedic actor, even though he is in funny stuff. I don't get that. You do see this fucking great big truck, don't you, dude? Oh, there you are. You found your fucking pedal, have you? Because I'm not slowing down. It's give way to the fucking right, not the left. Yeah. So he's not like what I would. See, there's actors who can act funny, right? There's always that, right? There's always that. And I'll give you for an example, right? Sandra Bullock, right? She's funny. She's a funny actress, and she plays some funny parts. She does really well in it. Okay, this is not good. What's going on here now? Yeah. That certainly put a kibosh on things, isn't it? Anyway, she's funny. far as I'm concerned. She does some good stuff, and she has that natural talent to be funny, but she doesn't come across being identical in every character she plays. She also does some serious stuff as well, some, not comical movies like, You've also got what's his face, Ryan Reynolds. I mean, realistically, Ryan Reynolds, you just can't get anybody better than that as a natural, funny person. He just pulls it off so effortlessly. It's unbelievable. That's the reason why you get Deadpool as funny as it is, because it's his mannerisms. But in his other films he's been in as well, the likes of what's it called? I'm trying to think. Oh, Definitely Maybe. Hilarious. Just Good Friends. Brilliant. Van Wilder, one of his earlier stuff. Awesome. He just seemed to be able to mould himself into those different kind of characters, but his mannerisms are awesome. He's just funny from fucking head to toe, isn't he? He's fucking brilliant. But then there's some actors out there that do funny roles, but they just don't come across as being funny. I don't know, I don't get it. Yeah, well, never mind. Some people might disagree with me. I wonder why this is all fucked up now. What time is it? Is it because of the holidays? It could be that they're all trying to shoot off early to get somewhere. I don't know why. It's going to be a complete share of shite for the rest of the fucking weekend anyway. So let's put a time on this thing, shall we? A time on the wiper blades. I was shown that by one of my subscribers. So I had no idea how to set the fucking thing. Never read the manual. Well, I was hoping it'd be better than this shit. Unless, which is more than likely the reason why, is because of the A38 being a complete sack of ball bags, that everybody's diverting down here and jumping off on the 42 like I'm going to be doing. That's always a possibility, isn't it? Sounds about right. So my ear's just gone. Now I've got a loud whistling down my ear hole now. Thanks for that. If there's anybody out there that's ever suffered with tinnitus, well, not ever suffered, who suffers with tinnitus, right, you'll know where I'm coming from, right? There are different variations of tinnitus, and I will say this much, I will say that I am quite lucky with my tinnitus, right, in the fact that it doesn't interfere with my ability to hear, right, unless I have what I would call intermittent whistle bursts is what I get, right. They don't happen all the time, they're just random, it could be once a week, a couple of times a day, it just depends, right? I don't know why it does it, but it just does. But the type of noises that tinnitus sufferers have, honestly, if you're going to have tinnitus, you want my type of tinnitus, right? Hands down. If you ever get it, mine's the one you want, because it doesn't interfere with your hearing ability, but you have a constant what I could say is like how can I put it? It's not a high pitch as in squeal. It's like a high resed noise of white noise sound. Whereas, you know, if you turn on the TV when you just have no channel and you just turn the volume up, you go you have that kind of noise. Well, raise the tempo up a bit higher, and that's pretty much what. What's going on here? Am I in the wrong lane? Have I got to move over? I think I am, I'm going to move over. I think. Do I need to move over? We did say 2 lanes pissed off there. Was that 647 or something? I'll have a look. I'll have to move over. I'll see if some kind person let me in. Not right down at the last fucking minute. I see. We got the roadworks on the go, haven't we? Oh well. The roadworks aren't helping. Will this dude here let me move over? Very nice guy, thank you very much. I didn't want to send it all the way down to the very end of this lot and try and move over then, because that'd be that's just a silly fucking manoeuvre to do, isn't it, really? Shut up. Grow a brain, piss flap. I had that this morning. You know, I had a Stowbart driving on the way up the M1 where it's a 4 lanes bit, right? And I'm driving up there, and I pulled into lane 2 because obviously with the 4 lanes, like I pulled into lane 2 because I was manoeuvring over because I wanted to overtake somebody, right? Granted, it took a while because I'm not the fucking fastest thing in the world, and neither was he. But you know, anyway. There I am, tootling on. Lane 3 and lane 4 are clear, obviously. Lane 3 is where HGVs are allowed to go, because there is a 4th lane. And yet this Stowbart driver comes past me as he's getting near. He's like, ah! And I'm thinking, don't you realise how redundant that is? Right? Don't you realise how redundant that is? You're papping at me and you're overtaking me, so why are you actually papping at me for? What? Because I didn't get out of lane 2 and you wanted to stay in lane 2, even though lane 3 is quite fucking free and available to use, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't understand your logic. Plus I'm overtaking somebody anyway, so what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't understand. Please explain. Fucking hell. Mr. Impatient there, though, obviously, he was a bit concerned because I was slowing down and I'm holding the lane up. Yeah, granted, I'm holding the lane up, so I wasn't quite sure whether I was going to fucking go or not, whether I got to get off here or not. I don't know. I don't come down here. Well, at least I didn't wait to get right down there where the fucking hatching start and then go, I moved over, inconvenient. It didn't really cause him a bother. You know, it didn't make any difference to him at all. You know what I mean? But when you get impatient people, then that's what happens. You just have to deal with it. You just live with it. Just take the notice. Let them get on with it. I don't care. Not interested. The rain has stopped for a moment. That's not bad, is it? Oh dear me. Pardon me. Well, I am making improvements on my old eco performance. I am making improvements. A Efficient braking now is up to 28% when it was on 16 this morning, so I've done that well. Anticipation is still at 55, but I think it will be. But the overall performance has jumped. I'm on 50% now, so see, five ticks across the board for efficient braking. You know what I mean? Great aid. The A52. The A52. Is that what that is? Oh, that's it. Again, efficient braking, full fucking tick, 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 tick. Oh dear. It's only because I'm trying to get that thing to build up as best it can. Try and get as high as possible. I don't think I'll be able to beat yesterday though. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I mean, for the first part of my morning, literally the first part of the morning, I managed to have 100%, but it soon dropped down to about 95 eventually. I got it to about 98 the max, but I couldn't get it back on the 100. No matter how much I tried. Oh, the anticipation just popped up. I got 4 ticks for that one. Didn't get a 5 though, you fucker. What are they doing here now anyway? What's all this about? Didn't they already widen this shit? What the fuck are they doing with it now? Or was this a new stretch they're doing? Oh man. Fuck knows. That's right, yeah, because it goes from 30 some, was it 36 it goes from? I'm trying to think. 34 maybe, or something like either 35 or 34. The wide lane, and it goes all the way down to 26 is the last one, isn't it? It's got to be 26. Because now in realms now, this is like the normal motorway side. I mean, nothing to be messed with. So I suppose now they're widening all this lot all the way down to meet the fucking 19 and 20, is it? Somewhere down there. I hope they ain't going all the way down there. Fuck me, that must make this an absolute nightmare to travel. Look, it is making it a fucking nightmare to travel. I wish they'd use some of the money they're using to fucking sort this shit out with and come and fix our roads in our estate, I tell you. I wish they would. It does my head in. I don't know, but is that supposed to be fucking bouncing around like it's bouncing around? I'm going to have to get round this dude, because he's going a bit slow, really. I don't know why. You don't really need to be going that slow. As I pull behind this dude, then the car just like sort of says, "Fuck it, I'm not sitting behind you in lane 3. I want to fucking undercut you." It doesn't bother me, no. I don't really care about that. I just wish that people would drive at one particular speed and stick to it. If it's going to be a boring ass speed, then they should at least then, what's the name? Move over to lane 1. Well, why the fuck are we slowing down for now?